Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're going to be assembling the 7-foot willow tree that does orange and a purple color LED. It's really cool, so check the video description. And so we're going to start with the base here, and it says all you really need for tools are going to be a pair of pliers and a Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to come in with the trunk of the tree here at the very bottom, and you can see where it lines up. My only tip is you're putting these two together. It was really tight. You almost had to bend the metal a little bit. So put them in equally at the same time and give it a little squeeze to kind of get it to sit in there. And it has that pressure to help keep it stable. Now off to the side, there's just that little ring. And so it supplies you with these wing nuts and bolts. So that's pretty much all the hardware that it comes with. It's not much. So just put the bolt through, and then you're going to slide on the wing nut just by threading it on. And this is where they say that you can take the pliers and hold the wing nut still, and then use the Phillips screwdriver to tighten the other end. So it doesn't need to be, you know, too tight or it'll strip, but just get it as tight as you can. Next comes in the next section, and it's the same thing over again. Little prongs that go down into the little holes, and then the eyelets line up for you to put more hardware. So on this, we're just going to tighten down each side of the hardware, pushing through the bolt and spinning the little wing nut. And then in the end, we're going to take our pliers to hold that wing nut still and use the screwdriver to tighten it down together. So again, just make sure you don't strip these screws. And now we're going to go ahead and come over to this next part here. And it just goes on pretty much the same way. So we're going to line it up. Just make sure that the little rods go down into the little eyelets. So if you look closely, make sure that it does go into those on each side as you line it up. And then our nut and our bolt again. So we have our screwdriver holding the top there and the pliers at the bottom. Then we're just tightening it as much as we can. So this is kind of what it looks like now, assembled as far as like the tree trunk part of it. This is kind of the tricky part. You're going to come through and you're going to have to really look to find where these little flat ends go into the tree. So my suggestion is to use a flashlight because it's black and it blends in really well, but you will see, as an example here and down here, the little tiny rectangles where the branches go in. And so work your way from the top to the bottom. I had to even redo it a few times because I was using lower branches that went in the higher spot. So just kind of put it all together before you unravel it. And this is what it looks like with the light on, but you see that those little flat pieces just go in. So it is kind of hard to see, but they go into the little notches. So pretty simple to assemble otherwise. It does have these branches now. You just take the little tie wraps off of them and allow them to come down and just work them out. So in the end, it turned out really good. Looks great. Gives an awesome glow. So please check the video description for information on this and more videos that are similar to this. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.